Why do animals have different types of tails, do you think? Different
So
kinds of tails?
So they could catch animals in different ways.
Talk a little bit about an animal that you know in their tail.
The jaguar tips the tip of his tail in the water and the fish thinks
Can you show us how that works? So here's the water, and here's the jaguar tail, and what's he do?
Put the tip of his tail in. He's tapping the water.
And why does he do that?
So he could catch fish.
How does that help him catch a fish?
He's shaking the fish that the fish thinks there's an insect landing on top of the water, and then they try to eat it, then the jaguar eats it.
That is so clever, isn't it?
We already
Clever and
said
kind of
that
tricky.
idea.
He did, yes we did.
Now,
Now, do all animals use their tail to catch?
No,
To catch food or get food?
Not cats. No, because some animals don't use their tails to catch food because these lizard hang upside down.
they only eat the branches.
Yeah.
And scorpion only eats insects or mice. Cute mice.
And the monkey has like
dogs.
two tails.
Dogs
basically
don't
two
use their
tails.
tails to eat
So
their mouth.
why is the jaguar's tail long and skinny, do you think?
So he could tip the tip of his tail in the water.
So he can way out into the water? Now, what about that shape of that crocodile's tail? What about the crocodile's tail helps him?
Sharpies.
And how does that help him to catch his food?
When somebody jumps on the trampoline and they go really far, they might land on the sharp part and they might die.
But let's think about what the book told us. How did the crocodile use his tail to help him get food? Hold on a moment. Aiden's going to share with us. Keep going. Tell us your thinking.
He stays very still. I noticed something. It says lies very still.
Oh, so stay back with the crocodile.
Like the snake. Like the snake.
Uh-huh.
Because every time it lies very still, it's almost the same as the jaguar because if a fish comes in, he might eat it.
And when the crocodile stays still and a duck comes over, it just slaps it.
It's not a duck, it's a fish.
A fish. It's a duck as a bone, and it's like poison or something. It like piece of slap got really hard, maybe break a bone, and he can't like flap or something, swim, and the crocodile just ate it.
So what did you learn about tails that we could write on our list?
That they can that they can trick animals.
Tails can trick other animals. What's an example of one that tricks an animal?
A fish, a jaguar,
The jaguar tricks that, doesn't he?
fish,
You okay?
and also a snake.
Sit back in your seat.
Also a snake.
What else did you learn about tails from these books?
I learned about tails. Sometimes some animals could catch other animals with their tails, and some animals can't.
So Ahmed, you talked earlier about how Monkey learned that he had the best tail for him. What did you learn about all kind of tails from that?
Some tails are heavy, some tails are light, some tails are not heavy.
So we could say tails are all different. Could we say it like that? Sit down on your bottom so he can see me write it. Tails can be different. Could we say sizes and shapes?
No.
Sizes and shapes. Today, boys and girls, what we thought about was putting our books together and thinking about what we learned from one book, what we learned from the other book, and then how we learned and put those books and ideas together. So that's a really important thing. You were doing that the whole time we were reading The Monkey's Tale. You were thinking about how it was like Clever Tales, and you were using what you learned in Clever Tales to help you think more about Monkey's Tale. So that's what readers do. They think about all those big ideas that they learn from one book to help them as they read another book.